Good morning, students. We will start with the extension lecture of beekeeping. In last lecture, we have done just the introduction. What is apiculture? What types of culture that is related? Just synonym of the apiculture. So, what is the history of beekeeping? This is the topic of our first unit. Bee and their toils have been known to human for prehistoric times. That means beekeeping is not a new, it is a very traditional or very old culture. It is not a science but also a art of writing that have shown that this is very primitive or very old culture. So you can say beekeeping is 4,000 years ago science or 4,000 year old science, and more than 200 million years ago countries like Africa, Australia, South America and Indian subcontinental joined the vast land mass known as the Gondwana, and the first visible proof of association of man with bees was found to be in rock paintings, right? And Obermeyer in 1924 included a copy of painting which depicts the removal of combs from a nest of bees. So, the sign of bee painting appear to have associated with the royalty from the first dynasty of Pharaoh, and according to Fraser, the symbols indicated a reed which preceded the name of the king, and the reed indicated Upper Egypt, whereas symbolized Lower Egypt, and the Egyptian practices migratory beekeeping and the colonies of bees were placed in burghs in the bank of Nile and burghs which moved up and downstreams to allow the bees to take advantage of different honey flows. So in this we came to know that it was started as we have came to know by the writings from the Egypt pyramids, and again after that it was moved to Africa, Australia and South America and Indian continents, and lot many old paintings also depicts the association of man with the honeybees. So what is the global perspectives? That is, Greek mythology supported the belief that the association of bee and man is of time immortal. बहुत पुरानी association है man and bees से. It is one of the fable of ancient mythology involved the bees as the provider of food. And according to legend, Zeus have that the mother of two kitten, that is names Amalthea and Mysia, to avoid his death at the hand of Saturn. The two nymphs raised Zeus on the diet of milk and honey. So honey is very important to maintain the health of human being. So this is also, there is a book that is known as the Historia Animaltian. This is Historia Animaltian is a book in which Aristotle was the first to record division of labor among the bee workers. Greek colonists carried bees with them, and it was possible that beekeeping was introduced to Cyprus, Greeks and Palestine. So ਇਹ ਸਭਿਅਤਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ different beekeeping the knowledge see. So beekeeping was considered a highly valued industry controlled by beekeeping overseas. So Romans were also apt in beekeeping, and of the Romans, the worker of Varus and Columella, and noteworthy recorded that the apiarist could produce 5,000 pounds of honey annually from his this sizable bee colonies. So Varro discussed the qualification of good apiarist now to make hives and other essential items required of beekeeping. So Columella was especially methodical and thorough. It was observation and writing was given by him, and his observation included that uh, hive should be cleaned about the end of March, as swarming season start between May and June. Hive should be prepared for winter. So the procedure of making honey we will do in the next lectures, but it was known by the scientist, that is the traditional scientist. So Roman writer Virgil kept bees and was very fond of them, and during the this is Emperor Constantine set a book on apiculture agriculture, and the composition is known as Geoponica, which include material of bee husbandry. After the Geoponica, this is a book. No writing of great significant concern bees were found until 1609. In 1609, Charles Butler published a text, The Feminine Monarchy, and in this book he stated that we must not call the queen Rex. The bee state is the Amazonian or feminine kingdom. So in John Theory of Oxfordshire, England published a book, that is the Melissalgonia, the female mortuary, in 1974. So in this there was a statement in that innumerable multitude and surprising variety of insects in the world made for the service of man, bees are most to be admired. There are none that can equal, much less excel them. So while comparing the silkworm and bee, Thorley indicated that the former provide adornment for our bodies, whereas the bee contribute to our health and necessity. ठीक है, मतलब सिल्क वॉर्म ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਤੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਿਰਫ ਔਰ ਸਿਰਫ क्या ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ, ਅਡੋਰਮੈਂਟ ਫॉर आवर ਬੋਡੀਜ਼। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਸਿਲਕ ਤੋਂ ਸਿਲਕ ਦਾ ਕੱਪੜਾ ਬਣਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਹਿਊਮਨ ਹੈਲਥ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਹਨੀ ਇਜ਼ ਵੈਰੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ, ਦੈਟ ਇਜ਼ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡਡ ਬਾਈ ਦ honeybees. One of the notable figure it was beekeeping is the Francois Huber, a Swiss who lives in 750 to 1831. He gave Encyclopedia Britannica in the authority for the following statement to Huber. He was able to carry out investigation that laid the foundation of a scientific knowledge of the history of the honeybees. So again in Encyclopedia of Britannica there was in 1792 was the observations published about the honeybees. So in 19th century has been considered the golden period of apiculture. During this century, some of the greatest contributors on beekeeping were made. Much of the credit gone to American and European investigators, and who make the base of modern commercial apiculture. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੀਗੇ ਐਡਵਰਡ ਵੀਵਨ made valuable contribution to apiculture by compiling literature on honeybees. And second contribution see Johannes Mehring of Germany, who in 1857 invented a press to make wax sheets having the identification of bottom of the cells. Then this led ultimately to the preferring commercial method of making comb foundation. The third man to consider was the Austrian Franz von Hackercha, who credited for the invention of honey slinger in 1865. So who is the inventor of honey? Is the Slinger. That was in 1865. The discovery led to the manufacture of honey extractor both in Europe and in United States. That is given by the Australian, that is known as the honey slinger. And this discovery led to the manufacture of honey extractor both in Europe and United States. And during 19th century the contribution of American investigators were of immense, and in 1851 this is Revernard Lonerjo, he designated the movable frame beehive and considered him to be the father of apiculture. So he is the father of apiculture. And then is the Moses Quinby, the father of commercial apiculture. C.C. Miller, the nestor of American beekeeping. And A.I. Roof, the first commercial manufacturer of bee equipment in the world. So you have to remember the names of these contributors. And Langstroth, who lived from 1810 to 1895, was born in Philadelphia, was educated at Yale and taught mathematics that for a short time, and became deeply interested in theology. And in 1936 was contributed by Phillips to be the father of commercial beekeeping in the country. So his contribution was very practical. He discarded the practice of killing his bee with sulfur in order to obtain the honey, and placed box on his hives in which there is surplus honey and stored. So Dr. C.C. Miller was born in Pennsylvania and was educated at Union College, received BA in 1953. Dr. Miller interested in bee began in 1861. Then his wife captured a stray swarm and he gradually increased the holding, and in 1878 gave up with the work to concentrate on bees. So in where Dr. Miller contributed many articles on the bee journals and served as a technical editor of American Bee Journal. So there is one journal that is also available on the bees only. And there is patented the movable frame beehives. Movable frame beehives you can see. ਇੱਕ ਫਰੇਮ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੋਣਾ ਮੱਖੀਆਂ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਜੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ 'ਤੇ ਲਿਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. ਮੂਵੇਬਲ ਫਰੇਮ ਬੀਜ਼ ਇਨ ਦਿਸ ਡਿਜ਼ਾਈਨ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹਦਾ, the space is about 3/8 of the inch width space, that is less than, that is sealed with the propolis and wax, whilst the space wider is filled with the honey. So this is among the history. And at some points human began to attempt for domestication of wild bees in artificial hive made from hollow logs, wooden box, pottery vessels, and woven straw baskets of the skeps. And honeybees was kept in Egypt from antiquity and on the bare walls of Sun Temple also. This is also seen in the books and in the In 26th dynasty, depicting pouring honey in jars and slender hives and sealed pots of honey were found in the grave goods of pharaohs like the Tutankhamun, such as Tutankhamun. They were unsuccessful in attempt to introduce bees to Mesopotamia by Samshashur, the governor of Mari and Suhu, and these ambition plans were detailed in Stele and in Greece. Finding of hives, smoking pots, honey extractors, and other beekeeping was considered a highly valued industry controlled by beekeeping overseers and owner of gold ring depicting agriculture sense rather than religious ones, as they have been reinterpreted recently in Evans. So there are many scientists who have worked for day and night on the to develop a science that is known as the apiculture, and especially the movable frame. So archaeological findings also revealed that beekeeping was a very old science, or it is a very old practice, were discovered by Revo, Bronze and Age archaeological sites in Jordan Valley, Israel. Also, and third intact hive made up of straw and unbaked clay was discovered by archaeologists. So, Mazer and Hebrew University of Jerusalem in the city dating from in 1900 BC, hives were held more 1 million bees and had a potential annual yield of 500 kilograms of honey and 70 kilograms of bee wax. And according to Mazar et al., there were an advanced honey industry existed in ancient Israel also 300 years ago. Not only in our country but was also there in the Israel's in the Isra Marcus, an expert from the University of Haifa, said that finding that a glimpse of ancient beekeeping seen in the text and ancient art from the Near East also, and in ancient Greece aspect of lives of bees. Roman writers like Virgil, Hagnius, Varro, and Columella, they have also reported the bees were present. The art of keeping bees were there. The art of beekeeping, golden rule of business success, written by this is Fan Li and Tao Yu Gong during the spring of quality of wooden box by for beekeeping that can affect the quality of the honey. So in 2000, in his book The Bees of the World, revealed a diverse fauna that number more than 1700 species and range from the common honeybees to rare bees on the pollen of a single type of plant. However, new fact that is reclassification and division provide most comprehensive treatment of 1200 genera and subgenera of epiforms. So Brad Bear in 2009 prepared a guide to the service provided by bees and suitable harvesting, processing and marketing of the products, and include the publication Food and Agriculture Organization as bees and their role in forest livelihoods. And in 2013, Abrol also provided the profile of Asiatic honeybees, that is Apis species, and their biodiversity conservation and utilization of agriculture products. So in the history we came to know that there were started from the Egypt. In the whole world, there was a vast knowledge of beekeeping or apiculture, and it was not a modern science. It is back in history, that is 4,000 year back. You can see there was a beekeeping, and a lot many scientists have contributed with the framework, movable frame in the apiculture, and by knowing the behavior. Even Aristotle, he was very much aware the types of bees in the honeybees, and different types of um, hives of the bees were there in their mind. So this is the development of hive design, how they have developed a hive. This is also a long straw design for movable frame hives were sized upon by aparists and inventors on both sides of the Atlantic, and a wide range of movable frame hives were designed in England, France, Germany, and United States. And Dudant hives and Longstraw hives are still dominant in the USA and France. In the France, De Lions, though hives became popular in the UK and British nation, and hive became standards in 1930 in Scotland. So, in some countries in Persia, the traditional to hive persist until late in 20th century and still kept in the same area. However, the designs remain in the USA, also a part of the Europe, and Sweden, Denmark, Germany. They have used these type of the designs in 1930s. The design that I want to share with you, this is first is caps, that is the bee balls, and other one is the log hive, and third one is the lag straw hive. So this is adopted IBRA 2014, honeybees and pollinators, different types of bees, and this is the development of hive designs. These are the designs of the hive. So students, history is not that exciting, I know, for you. So the method of honey production of honey is exciting, but we, because this is a chapter of our syllabus, so we have to do the history also. So please, in the how to complete this, note the year and the name of scientist and their contribution for the apiculture, and who name of countries who have prepared these hive designs, and the name of hives. Thank you.